Hi guys, I'm Johnny and this is Rob, and we're here for a quick 4 minutes to tell you why we want to make our film Mr. Wells, which is our application, OVS. But first of all, Rob, just really quickly, just talk about your work, 20 seconds.
I'm Rob Gerrard, I'm the producer of this film. I have been working in the industry for 10, 15 years, 10 years as an assistant director. This year, I've done a couple of feature films, Kneecap being one of them as first assistant director, and Freya Wacker, independent Irish film.
Great. I'm Johnny. I've worked for about 24 years in the industry, but mainly in front of the camera, and then I've started filmmaking and directing in the last 5 or 6 years, something like that. Us guys kind of been together about 5 or 6 years now, and we've been working on plenty of different films, which we'll cut a little bit of B-roll together, and we kind of want to come together as a collective in the north and start telling some really important stories. Which brings us on to Mr. Wells, which is our application, which is just a really important story. First and foremost, it's a true story that happened to somebody that I know, who is a social worker who works on the front lines. And when myself and Rob heard the story, we just knew that it would translate so well to cinema, and not just be a powerful story, but be entertainment for purpose, is what we were kind of saying, the kind of slogan that was been thrown around. Really important story that highlights a lot of different subject matters, and kind of just shows a film. It's a film about the sacrifice that social workers make on a daily basis, and I think that's a really important story to tell. Do you want to add on to that?
Some of my previous short film works have been things that covered themes of social awareness. Grounded was a nice short film I made that did that, so as was Backseat Driver, that both did quite well at festivals. And off the back of that, I think it's just something that matters to me, to be telling stories about people whose voices aren't necessarily always heard, or they're not given a platform to hear, to be heard from. And something like Mr. Wells certainly does give a platform to a group of people
that don't usually have a voice.
Yeah.
And just to finish that point, our catalogue anthology of films so far have been very much mixing social realist with fantasy, and not just focusing on the darker, more grounded, pardon the pun, themes, but also giving them quite a positive outlook, and kind of like seeing the beauty within even these quite hard-hitting stories. And I think that it just fit perfectly within the stories that we're telling as filmmakers.
As we know, all films need financial support, hence why we're doing this. However, I'm also in a position with a film that I think needs someone to collaborate with it that has the respect and the weight of BFI, and I know that with the experience we've got, we are capable of delivering, but we can only go above and beyond if we do have that extra bit of support.
Yeah, agreed. It's a beautiful story, guys. We really hope you enjoy reading Mr. Wells, and we hope we've done the story justice. And we want to thank you for your time, and have a happy new year. See you soon, guys. Much love. Bye-bye.